We've had stuff like this happen in our room for the last 2 years. I've had people with receipts say, Mel, I don't have a student loan anymore. I don't have a car loan anymore. They wiped out my credit card debt. This has happened in our room.
We're already getting proof as of right now with Nessara Jessara is actually already kicked off. Just like we discussed with the rally with the banner at the bottom, said Nessara Jessara. That was kind of like a soft disclosure.
You're awake, but if you're not seeing all four parts or any parts of the four RVs running simultaneously, if you're not paying attention to Putin announcing the gold standard, and he even announced Nessara Jessara in Russia, that's coming. It's coming quick. I mean, they already washed everyone's debts, so in their country. So they're going to gold-backed rubles. China's going to gold-backed yuan.
This very strange event has taken place where insiders like those on the team that I'm working with in our aerospace company are now being told that they can say everything. You have to understand, the CEO of my aerospace company has hardly ever told me anything.
We need to leave this place empowered. You understand? It's not good enough to just come here and listen to speeches and go back home and get comfortable again.
Getting people every day now reporting their debt forgiveness with their credit cards, their student loans, and multiple other things. Some people have had their houses, mortgages forgiven already.
People reporting that they can't get into the IRS. IRS is down. Their car loans on certain websites are down. Medical debts have been wiped off. Mortgages website has been down. Student loans have been down. Social Security has been down. Wells Fargo, you can't access. So as Citibank, as well as certain credit card services are down. I've been keeping track of what's going on behind the scenes with Jessara for quite some time. So I'm really happy to share with you the positive news that things are wrapping up.
No other person can access your accounts, and no banks. Banks will no longer be in control. So I know a lot of people, especially the ones that never had a lot of money, which is the majority of us, they were real scared about the banks interfering, taking funds and so forth. That won't be possible under this new system.
One thing I want you to understand during the changeover is that even though we have eliminated like the Federal Reserve, it might run side by side with the new system for a time, because we can't just, like the IRS, it's not just going to drop. You know, it may run side by side and then transition. Everything we're doing is a transition. So people say, well, how come we're going to a bank for the RV? Because it's a transition. The QFS will kick in. It will be on the other side, but it takes training. So there's always an answer and a reason for everything. So just understand, this is a huge deal. It has many moving parts, and we can't just stop one thing that we've been doing forever and institute a new thing. I know the schedule for the rollout of Nessara. So the number one thing they plan to do is make the announcement of us, our country, and the 209 countries involved going back to the gold-backed currency. That is the first announcement that will be made on mainstream media, all right, because they will be doing exactly what we tell them to do, okay? And then the very next item will be debt forgiveness, okay? And so that's on every level imaginable that has to do with a bank loan. Right? So even, your mortgage, your car loan, all of that, student debt, everything, it's going away because it was all illegal the way they did it. All right. And then, then there's over 200 programs within Nessara that will bring abundance to you in many, many different ways. And so, as I've said before, nobody's going to be left out of a program. You're going to have so many programs. If this one doesn't, you don't fit into this one, you'll fit into that one. The other thing is the seniors. Oh yeah, that'd be great. Sure. She's going to share the screen so you can see the Nessara chart. The other thing is the seniors. If you're 60 years and over, you will be getting $5,000, and they want to start that this month. Not sure if they'll be able to, but that's the plan. And then disabled, the disabled, I don't think there's an age involved, will be getting $7,500, Then the universal basic income, UBI, everyone will get $1,200 per month if you can prove you have a job. But if you don't work, you caretake for someone or something like that, you're going to fit into many other programs, so you're not going to miss out on anything. All right, and you're also not going to lose anything, because you're going to be so well taken care of that there will be no one who suffers financially anymore. There's no need for it in this new world. You know, there will be elections. It says new presidential and congressional elections within 120 days after Nessara. But I don't know exactly what that looks like with President Trump, because he didn't lose. So that may be a little bit different. I don't think he actually has, they have to have an election for the presidency this time. So Nessara says that it monitors elections and prevents illegal election activities and special interest groups. All right, so now I'm going to take questions.
Someone asked retirement age.
Retirement age 60. They're not really going by retirement. They're going by age. So if you're 60 or over, you're going to get it. And I don't think that they're going to hinder you if you still work. I don't think that's going to be an issue. You're a senior, so you're just going to get it. It doesn't have to do with Social Security, in other words. Social Security is dead. It's going to go away because the cabal stole all the money. And so this replaces it. Okay? But for a while, it might run side by side and you'll get both. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, they're wondering about how it's going to. Cause
okay. Yes, I remember. Yeah, they've been talking about giving the seniors a lump sum of a very large figure, and I'm just uncomfortable saying the figure. But I don't know that they have made their decision on that. It would probably be on a structured payout, but either way, you're going to be happy.
Okay. They were talking about, like, will Nessara pay off credit cards?
Yes. They don't have to be paid off. Credit cards will be forgiven.
Yeah.
The debt will be forgiven.
Who is going to tell our HOA that money is coming? House taxes? It's kind of a variety of questions.
Yeah.
Around taxes.
Okay, so property taxes is going to be individual to the states, but Texas is going to lead the way, and we've already heard that they're talking about being done with property taxes, and so other states will probably follow suit with whatever Texas does. And HOAs, I don't believe were ever legal. They were never. That was a cabal thing, and I'll be glad to see that go away. I don't know if you feel the same, but we'll see. You know, like I said, everything is a transition. So just let it. It's going to unfold. It's going to take at least 3 years to unfold all of the provision for Nessara, but everyone will get blessed right off the bat.
They're wondering about railroad retirement, teacher retirement. I don't know if that's anything we know anything about.
Well, if you're talking about loss with retirement, I wouldn't worry about that. You're going to be taken care of. Okay. Yeah, there's no need to fear. See, that's a cabal training. That is a slave or victim mentality again, thinking about losing because we have lost our whole lives. We've been robbed, and everything is going to be restored. And so we have to start thinking on those terms now. Okay.
And I know you've mentioned this before, disabled retired vets.
The vets. Vets are going to be, they're at the top of Trump's list. You will not lack any good thing. And you're going to get all your health back. You're going to be honored, especially the Vietnam vets. You're going to be honored like you should have been all along, double honor for you. And all vets come to my healing center before the med beds are here, and they get free treatment. All right. And everyone else will be whatever you can afford, because we do have to pay staff. But when it comes to the med beds, it's all free, of course. All right. And if we have something that is like a pre-med bed, because there are a lot of different things that we can purchase right off that would be like prototypes or early versions. And we'll make sure that that kind of thing is for free too.
Like, how do they fit into the equation as a self